What's up, everybody? This is Will from thebusinesspunk.com. I always fucking forget that part. Thebusinesspunk.com. Will or Strange Flow. Call me whatever you want. Call me Hank. No, don't call me Hank. I don't like that name. Anyway, I was just thinking about like how sometimes people who are named Will get called Bill. I don't know. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Don't buy lottery tickets. That's the fucking that's the main thing here. It's not common sense because I guess it's common to buy lottery tickets. I see people in line at the grocery store with little scratch ticket bullshit things and let me get lottery tickets, let me get like one of these 10, 20 different whatever brand name. It's poor person thinking, and I know that some people are gonna say, well, that's classist of you. Classist. It's just, it's sensible, it's logical to not throw your money away in a fucking lottery ticket. It's just it's not classist. And I don't want to do a whole synopsis of Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it's a book that I recommend checking out. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Have a few notes. It's basically like it tells about how the rich dad versus the poor dad. The rich dad spends his money wisely and over time accumulates wealth, and the poor dad and middle class dad, they kind of lump middle class and poor together, which I can see it. It's okay. Whatever. I don't know. But the rich dad will buy assets like a house. Not everyone can buy a house when they're fucking 19. I get it. There was a big mortgage crisis, home loan, and all that. I get it. Renting is what you gotta do sometimes. Like most of the time, especially when you're young. I get it. But when you can afford to buy a house, I recommend it. And it doesn't have to be a huge fucking place. It can be if you can afford it, but it doesn't have to be. I got a little twitch here. I think it's an OCD thing. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, well, so assets. If you buy a house after 15 years, 20 years, let's say 20 years, you buy a house, it appreciates in value. So what do you got after 20 years? You got a house. You can sell it. Maybe you can make a profit. Maybe you don't make a profit. Maybe you just cut even. You still cut even. Maybe you make a little bit of a loss. Maybe you should hold on to it until the market goes up a little bit and you can sell it. I don't know. I mean, but if you rent after 20 years, what do you got to show for it? Well, you weren't homeless for 20 years. Now what? Zero. Nothing. I mean, and I understand. Some people need to rent. Some people need to rent. I've rented. There's no shame in it. It's just think about the future. Think about potentially buying a house when you can get into a position when you can afford it. Keep in mind we have recessions about more or less once a decade, more or less. So you might get laid off, you might get whatever, but small houses. You can buy a fucking $10 million house in San Francisco. You can buy a $100,000 house in the South. Not telling you where to live. I'm just saying. I was gonna make a point. Yeah. Yeah. The analogy of buying a house. It's kind of like you buy. Like renting is like buying a candy bar. You consume it, and it's good, and then it's fucking gone. Uh, you buy a house. What is it? It's like a bottle of wine. After 20 years, it's worth a lot more. Unless it's like a really like shitty house, like it's stupid. I don't know. like a trailer. I don't know that you didn't take care of. I don't know. That's not really. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, there's more to that book. I recommend it. I also recommend Napoleon Hill. He worked with Andrew Carnegie, and if you don't know who Andrew Carnegie is, I recommend looking him up. One of those old school capitalists from way back in the day, 1800s, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1800s and probably early 1900s. How much time I got on here? Didn't 6:20. Okay. So yeah, I mean I got a couple more notes. Yeah, the poor middle classes. Yeah, a car. Okay, yeah, car, home mortgage, no assets versus buying a car. Rich dad buying a car, buying a car when you can afford it. I understand that everyone has $1 million fucking dollars, but these are goals you work towards, and eventually you get to a point where you can start doing some of these fucking things. And it's Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a great book. I recommend it. Basically, it's kind of a guide to wealth management, and I don't know. I mean, don't buy lottery tickets. I mean, like, I'll admit I'm a hypocrite. When it got to $1.2 or $1.6 billion, $1.6 billion. Yes, I bought lottery tickets. I'm an idiot. I bought fucking lottery. Yes, and did I win? Oh yeah, I won. I'm a billionaire right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, me and Carlos Slim, man. Yeah, I'm a billionaire. Yeah, you see my apartment? You see how luxurious? Yeah, I'm a billionaire. Yeah. No, I didn't fucking win. No. Anyway, that's my message. Don't buy lottery tickets. Rich Dad Poor Dad is great. Assets that appreciate in value. Assets that appreciate in value are great. Don't go for that candy bar. Go for the fucking nice bottle of wine that appreciates in value. Don't hold on to it for like 300 years because it's going to taste like ass after 300 years. I've heard of people doing that, like, oh, this wine was by Ben Franklin owned it, and it was 200 years old or 250 years old. Oh, you drink it and it tastes like somebody pissed into a dog's ass and then fucking ground it up and fed it to a horse and then ground that up and then into a paste and then made it into like a smoothie and then you drink that. It's just ugh. Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of a weird way to end this, but yeah. So I guess I got all the information out that I need to. Don't buy lottery tickets. I mean, look, I know You're gonna do what you want to do. That's my recommendation, though. Do what you want to do, but please reconsider that lottery ticket. You could save that money. You could put it in the bank. You could buy a candy bar. No, I mean, but anyway, that's it for now. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet, longer than it needed to be. I kind of got off topic talking about weird animal smoothies. Yeah, sorry. Well, I'm not really sorry. Um, yeah, that's it. Will, thebusinesspunk.com. Strange Flow. Peace, bitches.